Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy B-Dot back with another quick beard update. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for joining me today. Today is my week 4 beard update. I'm going to call this one the awkward beard stage. Now depending on how your beard grows or you as an individual, what you think is an awkward stage for your beard, that's really all dependent on you as an individual. It's all a personal preference type of thing, you know what I'm saying? As far as me, week 4, week 5, if I remember correctly, last time I grew my beard, that was around the time that I looked at it as an awkward stage beard. Like right now, I got a lot of light areas, you know, underneath my neck, and it's really looking kind of rough, but you gotta really push through that. A lot of guys, like for instance, if you're at like the 5 o'clock shadow stages, you know, I call that the good stages because you still can maneuver, move around, do whatever you're doing, still looking a certain way, still keeping it alpha. You know, you got your little Brad Pitt going on, little 5 o'clock shadow stages. What's up now, y'all? All right now. You know, you pretty much can get it going on like that. But once you move into that 4 and 5 week stage of growing your beard, that's when it really gets rough. You know, as you guys know, I've done videos in the past on how curly and kinky my beard gets. You know, I have some pretty decent hair. You know, as far as on top of my head, where my hair used to grow, you know, I would get waves and all that kind of stuff. So my beard is sort of the same way, but it's a little bit of a different texture than my hair, of course. So it curls up and it gets like knotty, almost nappy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get that straight beard growth where it's just going to be flowing. You know, it's going to curl up and it's going to get nappy. You know, so right now with us being in week 4, this is pretty much the look I have right now. I know every time I do these videos, I got this damn white chalk on my face because I go ahead and prepare. I'm sure by now you guys all know how to just get you a cut buddy pencil or eyeliner pencil. Draw out your cheek lines, your neckline. Not touching this part of my beard too much as far as behind the ear. I want to let that grow out as much as possible. But yeah, man, this is like the awkward stage. And like I say, to a lot of guys, you might not get to this awkward stage till about week 7 or 8. It's all a personal preference. You know, it's no right or wrong way to grow your beard. Just grow your beard out. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely gonna get to that point where you're like, damn, I don't really like this stage at all. But keep in the back of your mind how it's gonna look when you get to the point where you wanna be at. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what my beard looks like after 8 months. After a year, you know, after 2 years, I know how my beard can get. You know, I'll probably put a picture up right here so you guys can see how I looked about maybe 2.5 years into my beard journey. My cheek lines are all up high, my neckline is perfect, everything is good. You know what I'm saying? I could have probably had my neckline a little bit lower than it was in the photo, but we're gonna work on that this time around. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my Andis T-liners as usual and go ahead and line up my beard, line up my cheek line, neckline, go ahead and hook that up. I had a comment on one of my videos, the last update I did, and one of my subscribers was like, hey man, why don't you wipe off the chalk line after you do your video so we can see how it looks? And I was telling him in the comment section that, well, I'd be talking too damn much on these videos and I forgot. But I was trying to explain to him that it's not really a sharp line. I'm just doing this to show you guys how high I want my cheek line to be. But it's not gonna be a sharp line, so when I wipe the chalk line away, it's not gonna look like much. It's gonna look like a natural line. So I'll show you guys when I do that. So let me go ahead and knock this out real quick. Stay tuned. Alright guys, sorry for how close I am right now. I really just want to highlight the actual beard itself. I want to show you guys exactly what I mean by the awkward stage of your beard when you get about week 4, week 5 or 6 or whatever, depending on how your beard grows. But you see exactly what I mean by the awkward stage. Now, if you guys can see right here, What I noticed about my beard the last time I grew it out was my chin area and my mustache grows extremely fast. To the point where I almost could probably trim my mustache down, keep trimming it down, keep trimming this part down on my chin, because it's always going to catch up with this side of my beard, with the sides of my beard. You know what I'm saying? This is always going to grow the slowest. So I'll never really lose too much of my beard by doing that, because the mustache and the chin area is always going to grow extremely fast. So, but you see how light it is up in here? You know, you guys know from last time when I had my beard, all this was all covered in. So of course it's going to catch up. But at this stage in my beard, this is what I call the awkward stage, because now I got to go out like this. You know, now I got to step out if I'm trying to look a certain way or got something going on, something important I want to really go attend. You know, this is how I got to go out. So I got to try my best just to clean it up as much as possible around the bottom of my neck, cheek line. Like I told you, it's just a personal thing. It's a personal preference. You know, some guys probably don't care. Hey, this is how I'm looking. This is how I'm growing out my beard. I'm woofing it. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. Me, I'm a little bit different. Now, I'm not going to trim this down or do anything like that. You know, like I told you guys before, grow your beard. You're going to go through the ugly stages. Just accept the ugly stages and keep on rocking with it. But I just thought I would bring that up in this video, because we all go through it from time to time. At some point in time, you're going to go through it. How light it is all up in here. Down here, you see how I made my square. I'm going to try my hardest to just make sure that comes all the way in. See if I can get a little closer. Make sure that comes all the way in, which is going to happen in due time. Same thing on this side. A little light, but it's a little bit better on this side than it is on this side. So, but as far as the cheeks over here, same issue. Because my beard doesn't really, this part of my beard took the longest to grow the last time I grew it out. As far as me getting my beard high on the cheek line the way I had it before, this took the longest. But, you know, after 6 months, 8 months, whatever, all the way up to a year, you couldn't tell any of those imperfections, because my beard was so thick and so black that by that time, this had already caught up and was still black. You know, it was lower, but you guys couldn't tell that, because when I lined it up, it all looked like it went in with each other. I do want to highlight these little issues, because you guys might go through them as well. So don't be discouraged when you do go through them. Just keep pushing through it. Keep washing your beard. Keep throwing some beard oil in there. Doing whatever you got to do, and it'll eventually work itself out. I was cutting my hair the other day, and it's already growing back. You already see my George Jefferson all up in there. Wheezy! Get all that chalk line off there. Back of my neck. Boar hair bristle. Cheek line. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's my week 4 beard update. You know, the awkward stage, if you want to call it that. Like I said before, you guys may go through it at a later date. You guys may have went through it in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? It's all a personal preference, so always keep that in mind. So today I'm going to go with my Detroit Grooming Company Christmas oil. This is their limited edition oil. Pine needle, cedar, and leather. You really, really catch that leather, as I told you guys before. Pour a little bit in my hand. A couple drops. So with a beard as big as mine, you don't need the 8, 9, 10 drops like I did when I had a bigger beard. 2 or 3 drops, maybe 4 if you want to. That's probably all you need, depending on what you're up to. Put that in there. Smells good. I almost missed using the brush, man, when I had that beard. Couldn't really use my boar bristle brushes that much because my beard was so long. I had to use combs only. All right, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys are all out there taking care of yourselves. As always, I want to thank you guys for all the continued support. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. And I'll holler back. Peace.